Factsverse presents. After a young man brought home this free puppy, he realized he'd made a huge mistake. When many people see signs that read "Free Puppy," they just can't help themselves. A young man in Tucson, Arizona saw the sign on a local house for a free puppy and he wanted to check it out. He went inside and met the dog, and immediately he fell in love with the little pooch. Not only was the dog incredibly cute, but he also had big eyes, pointed ears, and he seemed very friendly. The young man decided he would adopt the dog right then and there and take him home. The young man named his puppy Neo. He was sure the dog would grow up to be a loyal companion. He could see himself hiking with the dog, playing ball with him, snuggling with the dog at night, and from the very beginning he realized this dog would need a lot of training. And shortly after adopting the dog, he noticed something that he said made him pretty nervous. What was it? I'll tell you in just a moment. First, help us spread the word about Factsverse by clicking that like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. The man was having some trouble potty training his new dog. Neo would often poop and pee in the young man's car when they went out together. He took the dog out often because Neo hated to be home alone. He wanted the man's attention at all times, and that caused the man some problems. The man was a college student, and he also worked a full-time job. He rarely had time to be at home, so most of the time Neo was in the backyard. Well, to keep the puppy out of mischief, the young man put up a fence. Soon after, he would dig under the fence or jump over it and escape. Next, the boy built a higher, stronger fence, but Neo was still somehow able to get out. It was becoming such a problem that the neighbors called animal welfare worker Kate Slansky to complain. And soon the neighbors realized that Neo didn't mean any harm, and they would often invite the dog into their own homes for a snack. Unlike most dogs, Neo wasn't interested in making friends. He would hide in his neighbors' bathrooms, avoiding eye contact whenever possible. Even though Neo did not enjoy his neighbors' company, he still continued to visit. And soon they grew tired of these visits, and they brought the dog to the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Maureen O'Neill, the CEO of the society, says that Neo was one of the strangest arrivals they've ever had. It wasn't his appearance that made him unique, it was the fact that he completely avoided human interaction. They couldn't understand why. Well, finally they did figure it out. Neo wasn't a dog. He was a wolf dog. And that made things pretty difficult because you're not allowed to own a wolf dog unless you have a permit or if you're a Native American. Neo was actually a high-content wolf dog. He had all the telltale signs of being partly wolf. His body was long, he had lanky legs, and he had amber eyes that were very distinctive. They believed the dog was escaping to the neighbors' homes looking for his pack among their dogs. Maureen had to figure out what to do. First, she called the Wolf Connection, it's a rescue organization in California who care for wolves in the sanctuary. When the organization agreed to take in Neo, she had to call his owner to see if he would give him up. Neo's owner agreed, realizing it would probably be the best thing for Neo. As soon as Neo got to the sanctuary, his character changed immediately. While he was slightly used to being around humans, he was finally with the pack that he'd always been searching for. Neo had finally found his pack. After being checked out medically and being isolated from the pack, he was finally able to join them and they would be his lifelong family. On his first night with the pack, he took part in their nightly howl. He knew right then and there where he belonged. When Neo's owner adopted him, he had no idea that he was a wolf dog. Unfortunately, there are some people who intentionally mate hybrids on purpose, and a representative from the Wolf Connection says that is a bad idea. It's bad for both the owner and the dog. Subscribe for more.